Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time, we stepped into a new region of the lands between. The drop-dead gorgeous Liurnia of the lakes. I call it drop-dead because it's so beautiful that people who came in and saw it probably dropped off the cliff and died. That's just my assumption anyway. I mean, there's a graveyard up there, so where else would they have died, right? This time, my first target is the map item over here, which is what that icon means in the darkness, in case I haven't truly explained it. Like, I've alluded to it, but I haven't really made it clear yet. That is what that means. I haven't marked with that beacon, and our way down there is going to be through this war happening ahead of us between some soldiers and some blue guys. If you remember last time, we went up to that ruined tower, and there was a sorcerer up there, or some kind of magic user who was summoning those. And it appears that the same thing is happening down here. They're like glintstone spirits. Okay, hello. Here comes an onslaught of new ones. They're just wandering nobles though, so I don't really know how they're supposed to be difficult, if they are supposed to be difficult. We'll see though. I can't remember exactly what's here. Oh, okay, you are. Oh, of course. It's a troll. Because of course it has to be a troll. Alright. This troll has a helmet, which means attacks to his head are much weaker, and he also has the ability to cast those giant projectiles. Excuse me, you have other opponents, and I was helping you kill them, and so do you! Why are you all after me, first and foremost? I know I was kind of making myself obvious there, but still. Alright, I'll try to kill this guy as best I can. No promises, though. I just find trolls really boring to fight. I'm sorry if they're anyone's favorite enemy in the world, but, I would disagree. Golden Rune level 3. At this point, I'm just getting loot. Hi, thanks for that, Cuckoo Glintstone. The Lucerne, or the Lucerne, or whatever. Alright, yes, throw that, and have it go past me, because you're an idiot, and you did not... Well, what could you have done about me dodging there, actually? Never mind. Maybe he could have sprinted up and got a quick attack on me. The troll is distracted, so I shall use this chance. Golden Rune level 6! Ooh, is that the, like... Have we gotten the level 5 yet? And crystal darts. You know, I think for once in my life, I'm gonna actually equip a projectile weapon and use it. Where is it? Okay, here they are. Crystal darts. Let's use them. Throw to inflict magic damage. Eat it. Eat it. Okay, maybe instead of that, let's use regular throwing knives. Because I've got lots of those. There goes Foot Soldier, and the real soldiers soon to follow. There we go. Now you're all that's left. Oh my god, I'm able to, like, combo them. That's really interesting. Alright, well, I might want to stop doing that pretty soon. How weak are you against Carian Slicer? Not very. Makes sense, you were kind of made of magic. Okay. I don't know if locking on is the best against these guys or not. Okay, maybe it is. Oh, whoa, hold on. I didn't even have heals equipped. That was bad. Look at that! I've gotten my health so high that healing no longer refills my entire health bar, guaranteed. That's cool. Yeah, so if you can land a jump attack on other trolls' heads, if they don't have a helmet on, they get open for a critical hit. You, like, stun them much easier that way. This guy, though, it has his head protected, so you cannot do that. Okay, I really want to kill you. I really want to kill you. Because your health is so low, but you are so strong. You're killing me in, like, 4 hits. In nearly 1 hit, I mean, not 4 hits. What am I saying? Okay, nice. Down you go. Okay. I don't know how many more... Oh, Troll Knight's Sword. I can troll people with this. I don't know how many more of those trolls I'm gonna be willing to kill. Ah, well, there's a lot of them in the rest of the game, so I guess... I guess I'll start cutting through them. Unless I die, and then I need to show it. Weapon of the trolls in service of the royal family of Caria. Called into service when the queen invoked an oath they swore. The trolls are treated as true knights of Caria, and fight arm in arm with their human comrades. Trolls roar. Intense roar, powerful shockwave, blows back surrounding foes. I'm sure it does like 2 damage. So I wonder who the queen is. That's like my 6th of those. I think I've sold most of them as well. Okay, down here, down in the underpass. Hello, sir. Early flower. I just called a flower a sir. Oh, that works. Oh man, look at this lighting. Oh man, look at this lighting. Sure, it's a bit flickery with the shadows. I don't care about that. Other people might care about that. I don't care about flickery shadows. That looks just fine to me. And it's worth taking if it means you get to see this beautiful lighting. I love this little section of forest. Liurnia looks so freaking cool. I will say it a million times because it's true. Okay, gold-tinged excrement. That doesn't look really cool. So I had the little big puff of clouds. Little big, yeah, the little big puff of clouds, you know. Okay, we've been up here already. Oh, and I jumped next to that spirit spring. That indicates that you won't take any fall damage, okay. Sometimes that can bug out and still kill you anyway if you touch the side on your way down. Thankfully that didn't happen, but yeah, if you notice, I'm having that big smoke effect. That indicates that I am within the area that gives you a safe landing. You do not need to land in the spirit spring to get that. It's actually quite a big range around. You can still land around them and not take any damage. It's quite nice. A site of grace, I see. And I think this leads down, yeah, down in there somewhere is the map I am after, so we're on the right track. Oh, there's a hot air balloon with puppets over there. I don't really know what's up with it, but they like to have those puppets being carried by those balloons. Kind of strange. Now, I think around here, yes, it is Hayeta once again. We have met for the 3rd time. I don't think I have a grape for you, though, if you want one. Yeah, sadly, I don't have a grape.
Hello? And when I eat...
Okay, it didn't even give me an option there. Yeah, I don't have one, and I cannot remember at the moment where you get another one. But when I get one, I'll be sure to come back. And hopefully I'll remember to do so, thanks to the lovely little feature of marking NPCs on the map. I have shown this off on occasion. But what I have not said is that that system of marking NPCs on the map was actually added post-launch in one of the first updates the game received. So yeah, on launch, the NPCs were not marked on the map at all, and you'd have to just remember where they were, or mark them yourself with your own markers. But they've decided to add that for convenience, and I quite like it. I'm just looking around the place, trying to find anywhere where a Shabriri grape would be hidden, maybe among this pile of Roa fruit. And then I'd actually like to go elsewhere and do some things that I forgot to do last time, such as turn in the death root that I obtained. Hello, wolves. Yeah, they're starting to pile on a bunch of those more powerful alpha wolves. I'm just gonna ride past. I hope this doesn't go too far. Oh, it might. Oh no, actually, it just goes back up to the artist's shack. Oh, the wolves saw me and decided I wasn't allowed to look at the map anymore. Yeah, that's just the artist's shack. I've already been up here then. There were no Shabriri grapes outside of it. You don't kill, hello? Y'all are running at me. I don't think killing the knight there gives you anything special. Maybe it does for the first kill, but we'll have to come back to him another time. Any grapes up here, maybe? I don't know. I'm on the hunt for grapes. I'm officially on the hunt for grapes now. They could be anywhere. Okay, now I would like to go check something. Oh, no. Okay. I had this theory. Examine. Yeah! Thanks, game, for pointing that out. Alright, then. Most useful examine prompt ever made. I had this theory in the back of my mind that Hayeta was Irina, and that her body would be gone if we came back to check. But no, she's a different person. Though it's weird that she only shows up when Irina dies. I just love that. She's dead. Hello, Garank. I found another death root for you. Oh, his hand's like open. He's expecting it now. What happens if I talk to you right now? Okay, thanks, bud.
Feed me.
Okay, you just say the same thing. Bestial vitality. Does that increase my maximum equip load? Fills the body with bestial vigor, restoring HP over a period of time. I've already got a flask effect that does that, but I guess you can do this in addition to like some other thing in the flask. Having gained intelligence, the beast must have felt how their wildness slipped away as civilization took hold. So yeah, if you've noticed, Vitality from Dark Souls 3 is not in this game. They have removed it and combined it with Endurance, so Endurance does maximum stamina and maximum equip load. Which is nice. I mean, it makes sense. I think that's how it was in Dark Souls 1 as well. I think I'm gonna give Vigor a little bump here. I'm okay with every other stat. I also love how I had 10,009 runes. That's a very oddly specific number. The cost for the next level up is now 9,500. We're about to be spending 10,000 runes per level up pretty soon. Oh boy, but look at that health bar. It's getting bigger and longer, just like... No, I won't say that. Okay, down into this place we go, and we are about to see a new enemy type. It's not you. You're not special. Shut your face. Unfortunately, I think they did respond to that. Yes, they did. Yes, they all did. Yeah. What was that thing you threw? I don't know. Was it a sleep pot? Hold on. If you have the same thing, can you throw them at me? Maybe you don't. It seems like you do not have the same thing. Now you just have that little knife. Okay, was that a sleep pot? Because I swear I have only encountered sleep, in my experience with the game, one time against one enemy who is actually nearby, hint. Not as near as you would think, but still, it's a really rare status effect for on the enemy side of things. The enemies don't use it very much. In other news, speaking of enemies, we have a new one. The frog people? I heard that their name is Albinaurics, but as we might be about to see later this video, Albinaurics don't just look like this. They also have another appearance that, and I don't really know the lore behind that, admittedly. But yeah, I'm just gonna call these guys the frog people until I know better, if I ever know better. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be Albinaurics. Either way, they have strange attacks. They like to cartwheel at you, and that's about the only thing that sets them apart. I think they have some delays otherwise, but yeah, oh my god. Other than that, they just look really sad while fighting you, and it kind of makes you feel bad for killing them, but, well, you know, the rule of Elden Ring is if something attacks me, I attack it. And sometimes even if something doesn't attack me, I still attack it, because I'm a bad person. Ride that. I see another Grace out there, so we did not travel very far at all. It is an open world, though. And right next to it is the map thing. I was a bit off with the beacon, but also... Hold on, let me check this. Take away this beacon, place the beacon there. There we go. Let's see where it shows. Yep, so the map, the icon itself on the map screen wasn't fully accurate either. Liurnia North, more like Liurnia Center, because that's what this is. It's just the central lake area. Still really cool though. Still shows a lot of nice details. Now, down here you can see the boil prawn shack. Is there any way for me to remove the icons from the map? It doesn't. Okay, this is good enough. This is the underground map, but it'll show here that the boil prawn shack is marked by a little square there. You can see that. It did not always used to be there. That was actually added in one of the updates post-launch. And they've also made a couple of other changes to the map in addition to that I will be going over soon. Liurnia has seen the most of these changes, and so it's where I decided to bring this up, but I think Limgrave got some changes as well. Only a few, though, and they're not that crazy interesting. Like, I think the artist shack here that you can see was originally farther up than it was supposed to be. Yeah, kind of interesting. And they didn't put any of those changes into the patch notes. Those were just invisible changes. Credit to Illusory Wall for noticing them. YouTube user Illusory Wall for noticing them and making a video showing all of them. I would say go watch the video, but only do it if you don't care about spoilers, because there are later game areas spoiled in that video. Hi. You somehow didn't hit me. Okay, you cartwheeled right through me. I'd also just recommend Illusory Wall's channel in general if you're interested in these games, because his videos are great. He just made one recently about seat guidance in Dark Souls 1, and I showed off seat guidance in Dark Souls 3, but didn't know the extent of it in either Dark Souls 3 or the first game. So that was a really interesting video to watch. He's got some great videos. Definitely check him out. Right, so this here is Academy Gate Town. It is a bunch of buildings sinking down into the water. I believe if we were to read the maps that we've picked up, the majority of Liurnia, known for its vast forests and ever-present fog, is sinking into a lake. The eastern coast is home to a high road running north and south. The Academy of Raya Lucaria... Excuse I just saw this guy running up to me. I guess it was a patrolling group that noticed me. Hold on, I have time. The Academy of Raya Lucaria towers over the north, while at its base spreads the town built around it, now flooded. 2 high roads end their journeys here. So Liurnia as a land is supposedly sinking into this lake very, very slowly. And that makes me wonder, is Liurnia the name of the lake? Or is it the name of the land that is now sinking into a lake? Because it's called Liurnia of the lakes. Of, you know, like 2 other lakes in the entirety of the lands between. I guess maybe this could be considered a lake by some definition. I don't know, though. Okay, this building, I think, has something interesting. Oh, get your spit out of here. Okay, never mind. It has absolutely nothing interesting. You're using frost against me! Okay, then. Odd. Why aren't I fighting them? I think there might be an item up there. Hold on. Climb back up. And let's actually give y'all a shot. Maybe I can use my beloved new attack. Even more so than the Twin Blade. Sorry, Twin Blade. Carian Slicer. Oh my god, it knocks them down. Or either that, I stunned him out of his jump attack so badly that he just died. I fell a long way. Oh my god. That should have caused spinal damage. Which I should be paralyzed right now. Thankfully, though, this is video games. And video games do not mimic real-life injuries and illnesses for a reason. Okay, wait a minute. Dip. I love those videos that are like, a doctor reacts to video game injuries. And it's like, I mean, the doctors know full well that people in video games are superhuman. They just, they survive things that very much should have killed them. But it is funny and also interesting to see the, you know, what exactly all the different injuries mean and what they would be like in real life. It is interesting, just a bit funny as well. All right, issue 4, the exciting item that this crafts you. Oh, 3! Wow, they're stepping it up. Magic pot, roped magic pot, and shield grease. This is where the Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook gets good. It's a little slow at the beginning, but then by issue 4, it really starts ramping up. Hello, floating grass. I'm not going to tell anyone that I noticed that. What is going on here? What is this beige fog? What? I guess it's it's sunset, and it decided to become foggy for reasons, and this is the result. Okay, this goes up to the academy, and I think I'm going to want to wait on that for now. There's a finger reader. Okay, like I care. What's the finger reader gonna say? Oh my god, there's magic around, and the academy is here. I don't think she's down here, but yeah, she's up there. Meh. I'll talk to her later and see if that is indeed what she says. In the meantime, there's items. I also hear a scarab, and I also see a giant crab that isn't noticing me, despite Torrent being quite possibly the loudest animal ever birthed, well, in water. Not like he can help it. I mean, it is water. Water is known for being noisy upon anyone existing in it. Hello, can I shoot? Can I target lock onto the thing that I would like to target lock onto? No, these living hearts are way more threatening. Which is true. They are an actual threat as opposed to the scarab. But still, I'd really like to shoot something at the scarab. Okay, you know what, Glintstone Art, take care of these guys for me, will ya? I can't use it. Hold on. Okay, that was fun as hell. Got a bunch of flasks back for it, too. No, still can't do it. Okay, then. I'll try this, then. I'll use the spyglass to attempt to, aim my attack. Though, this isn't the best. Okay, that works. So, yeah, you can kind of use the spyglass to help you aim attacks if you can't lock onto whatever you're locking onto. But if you can lock onto, that is the infinitely better choice. Ash of War, charge forth. I think we've heard of that skill, though, but now we have it in Ash of War form. Carrying the momentum into a thrust, hold to cover a greater distance. Pole arms capable of thrusting. Awesome. Is that? No, that is not everything I wanted to see in the Academy Gate town. Let's go back. Hello? Skeletons? I totally forgot there were skeletons here. Okay, then. I guess you can die if you really, really want to. Oh, no. A year. You can stay alive. Or stay dead or stay alive in death or whatever you're going to say that you are. So I guess that is the idea that all skeletons are living in death. Makes sense, because skeletons are dead, yet they're alive. So, yeah, sure. Site of Grace here, interestingly. There's another one down further in, yet there's another one up here. I guess this is more the northern reaches of Liurnia. Okay, we're approaching this, this northern side of the place. And you know what? I think I've decided that I'm going to go loop up here a little bit and then go, down on the west side from there. I was going to originally explore here and then go start on the west side from down here, but I think it would be better if we, loop around the whole place first. Though this is a little bit farther than I intended. What's that side of Grace called? Gatetown... Gatetown North, okay. So we can go underneath this bridge, though I don't think this takes us anywhere special. I do wonder what's on the bridge, though. Maybe we'll be finding out later. Guess who's never seen this before? In their first playthrough. Yeah, that's me. What? There's one of these things out here? I had no idea. This is an abductor virgin. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but it has a really, really fast grab attack that does a lot of damage. And, it has a bunch of crazy swings with its melee weapons. It also takes barely any stagger damage. Let's see if you're, reasonable to kill. There's a Site of Grace nearby, so yeah, why not? Okay, it's about to spin a lot of times in a row. I'm just gonna use this chance for some pebbles. And then I will go in for the kill. Oh, what you doing? Yep. Oh, no, okay, it's spinning and moving. Oh, God. Just kind of need to spam dodge there. It just took out that tree. It's like the machine in the Lorax, the tree murderer. I don't remember what it was exactly called. Okay, then. Yep, it's swinging, it's swung it, and then, okay. And then while it's exposed, you do more damage to it as it's, shrinking back in. Yeah, if that grabs you, that's a lot of damage. So you're gonna need to fix it up with flex tape, probably. Ow! Nip. And okay. Oh my god, I still avoided them somehow. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. Yeah, not too hard, but they can be tough to get used to. Down you go, fading away into the mist and dropping, like, no runes at all. Is that another one? No, that's a Revenant on a horse. Okay, I was gonna say, are there two out here? Okay, dope. I don't know what is this item? Stone sword key? Hey, a stone sword key, yeah. Stone sword keys are usually found in people sitting in chairs like that, or on the bodies of people sitting in chairs like that. Hello? Oh, there's another one. Don't tell me there's a Royal Revenant down here. Oh no, if there's a Royal Revenant down here, I am never exploring down here again. New material, Mikola's Lily. It's a step up from Trina's Lily, I guess. We've heard of Mikola. There was like the monument that talked about the Blade of Mikola. Or something, and that's all we've heard from them so far. Okay, fine. Good thing these attacks don't do very much damage. Okay, the guy on the horse is on his way back. He just kind of disappeared. He just kind of took the day off, letting his friends do the hard work. Let's drink. Be ready? Okay, there you go. I swear if there's a Royal Revenant over here. From Software, don't you dare. They're a terrible enemy. You should know it. You created them. You watched the tester struggle against them. I'm assuming. Or there's nothing. Okay, there's more. So we're still not in the clear with Revenants. I have never been here before. I totally didn't know you could explore around here. This is really cool. You could explore around the base of the academy. I guess this is our first taste of the academy. It's not. This is nothing like the actual dungeon. Roa fruit. Was that the sound of burrowing out of ground I hear? Heard? That, you know, English? Glintstone Firefly. Interesting. Ah, it's nighttime now. Oh, okay. I think we have discovered, yes. Say hello to one of my favorite enemies in the game, the crystal snails. They're just snails that breathe crystals at you. Yeah, that's it. Overgrown snails that breathe crystals, and die really easily. It's just such a silly design, and I like it. Okay, then. So this is dropping me here. Yeah, I don't exactly want to be here yet. There's still something more in Gate Town I was looking for, so let me teleport back down here. I've completely forgot to bring attention to these guys. They're just the poison flowers from Limgrave, but blue. Because this place is blue, so they should be blue too. Magic grease. Magic grease sounds like some, like, terrible product that is promised to clean really well or something. Ah, yes. Okay, so right here on the map, right next to the icon for the place, actually, you find this.
Liurnia. It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Liurnia, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
I am unfortunately not aware. Man, they killed her so hard she's sinking into the ground. Well, that's a darn shame. Not only do we not get to be the first one to find her, but... well, yeah. I unfortunately can't say anything as my in-game character except for...
Hey!
Which probably won't help you. Here, this should help. I hope. Anyway. Right. Now that that's done... where to go next? Oh, there's so many places to go. I think, let's go into this forest. I see there's a gazebo marked on the map, and so we can briefly visit that, see what item it has, if any. Though I don't think there's much in this forest other than those giant flowers. It is a forest. You can come check it out if you want. I'm really making this world exciting, aren't I? There's something breathing poison gas, and I'm not even there yet. Well, this certainly seems fun. What do y'all got? Cool. Alright, goodbye. I'm surprised you stopped poisoning me there. You didn't go any further. Maybe the attack stopped just in time. Through the rocks here. Look almost similar to Dueling Peaks, even though they don't actually look similar to Dueling Peaks at all. From Breath of the Wild. Earthly flower. And a red glowy jellyfish in the distance. Okay, where am I trying to go here? I'm just going along the ridge down below whatever this place is. I'm not seeing many points of interest except for that, I guess, which we could go visit briefly. And then I guess there is that we can go to afterwards. All right, gazebo first, then whatever that little hole is. Man, the academy even looks cool at night. Especially the minor Erd tree, though, looks really cool at night. But it is dwarfed in comparison to the actual Erd tree up there. Okay, I thought I saw an item or somebody there. Ooh, you know what? It's another sending gate. I've always wanted to take... I did kind of want to take these in the first episode, but I forgot to. So, let's fix that. I'll take it, but this isn't exactly where I had in mind. Yeah, this is the west side of Liurnia, and we just got the map for it. Well, hey, we have the map finished now, so we can see all over the place. We can see all over the massiveness that is Liurnia. Really cool, but, yeah, this isn't exactly what I had in mind. I see a Grace over here, so I might as well go get it. But, one thing at a time. We'll come here at a later time. In fact, I might want to come here even after I explore the academy, perhaps. So I guess I've already mentioned a couple of other things that post-launch updates for Elden Ring have added, so how about another? The music in the background was not originally there on the launch version. On the launch version, every single region of the world played Limgrave's nighttime theme as their nighttime theme. And the unique nighttime themes for each one weren't added until, like, the first update post-launch. Pretty interesting. I guess they didn't get the soundtrack completely finished before the time of release. A bit of a shame, since, you know, I kind of like music to be done by the time the game's out, but still, not that big a deal. Hello, another wandering mausoleum we have over here, and as well as more of those headless guys. I guess they're the guardians of them. I'm pretty sure this guy is just going to lead you to the cave that's marked on the map, so instead of using him, you can just use the map instead. So there is something you can do with these wandering mausoleums. In fact, I might want to show it off pretty soon on some of the wandering mausoleums in this place. For now, though, I think I'm going to leave them up because, once again, they're so freaking cool looking. And I love the bell sound, though they are a bit loud. That's the only downside, but that's not even that big a downside. Okay, right in the middle of all these trees, we have a tunnel. A mining tunnels, to be specific. Drop down, and your reward is cracked crystal. Amazing. I always end up taking these drop downs instead of taking the actual elevator, and then I always end up being rewarded with a freaking cracked crystal because there's usually never anything that good. So I never learn is the result of that. Let's flip the lever, get it down here, and then let's explore whatever this is. What was its name? That's not going to tell me its name. Oh, there. Okay, Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. It just didn't show its name yet. Grace? America? I think. No, that's not America. It's the stakes of America that are America. That's just a martyr, or so I think. Okay, strike damage works well against you, so I shall use my club. Okay, you do not die nearly as easily as the ones in Limgrave do. Or, well, I say nearly as they take one extra hit. Big deal. Or, you know, they actually have a sizable chunk left on their health bar rather than the Limgrave ones, which had like a blip left. Somber Smithing Stone level 2 and a Somber Smithing Stone level 3 if you find it behind that throne there, if you jump up. Praise the jumping once more. Can't go under that. Also can't seem to do anything over there. I hear some of the people using their magic drills in the other room. We're about to see that. So this here is a crystal tunnel. It's basically the same as a mining tunnel, but with a much bigger focus on crystals, as you can see. It's a lot more bluish. Looks really cool, honestly. Looks like something out of Ori. Like, the areas outside Willow's End in Will of the Wisps. I have a playthrough of Will of the Wisps on this channel, by the way, if you're interested. I played it through for the first time and had a great amount of time doing so. A great amount of time. No, I meant to say great amount of fun. And I said great amount of time instead. I don't know if I've strictly mentioned it before, but tunnels have smithing stones everywhere. I think I have, yeah. I'm just remembering now. It feels like each type of mini dungeon has its own material to get. There's catacombs having glove warts, tunnels having smithing stones, and caves having moss. I think caves occasionally have glove warts as well, though. I could be wrong, though. All right, jump across. This is actually really difficult platforming. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, smithing stone level 3. Man, they really stepped up the platforming in this game because you can jump now, which, you know, makes sense. And I like it. That was a fun little optional challenge. So if we look way down there, we can see, oh my god, it's even deeper than I thought it was. But we can see down below, that kind of looks like the boss arenas of tunnels, and you can even see something standing in there. Whatever that something is, it looks like a new foe. So yeah, we're not gonna have a boss repeat this time. Look forward to that. There's also the purple lighting on the candles. Nothing ever explains why they're purple. They're just purple. Don't question it. Why would you question that? That's ridiculous, honestly. Digger's staff. You know, why am I even killing them when half of them ignore me? Like, I don't know. It's because they give runes, and when the enemies out in the overworld don't give any runes at all, you know, I kind of want to get more of them. Oh, okay. The staff that I picked up was building up to this guy, it would seem. Okay, then. Boop. Boop. Oh, there was another one. I should have known. I kind of heard it. But by that I mean I didn't actually hear it, and I'm lying to you. Okay. We want to. Okay, then. Cracked crystal. What does that even craft? I might scan through my my wonderful recipe list to see what that could actually make. That's good. Because you sure do get a lot of it for exploring these places, and the cracked crystals also respawn. The smithing stones don't, because smithing stones are actually important. Golden rune level 3, let's look. Oh, you can make crystal darts with them. Okay, so I could just make some right now. There's also Cuckoo Glintstone, made with crystal bloods, widely found in Liurnia Lake. So I guess that Liurnia is the name of the lake. Okay. Script reveals more messages from other worlds? What? Worlds are gregarious things drawn to one another much as people are. You know, I was just talking about Seek Guidance earlier. Is that a Elden Ring's version of Seek Guidance? I should look into that. Editing me, go look it up right now. If you don't do it, I'll kill you. Is this another elevator shaft complete with the same drop-offs? It sure is. Let's go down the drop-offs then, because who needs elevators to calmly and carefully lift you downwards? That looks like an actual hallway. Hang on. Possible it just leads right to a dead end. No, well, yes, no, it doesn't actually. You can drop down, to get down there, but I think I'd rather go down the rest of the elevator shaft myself. This is an interesting tunnel. I like it. It's got this focus of circling around this big, tall, vertical room, and you start from the top and work your way down. I like it. Hashtag not all mini dungeons. Again, I don't know if, like, most people are okay with the mini dungeons, and it's just the few Elden Ring critique videos that I've watched. I've watched a lot of them, and most of them say, I didn't like the mini dungeons. They were repetitive and boring. There's so much asset reuse. Well, yeah, how do you expect a world to be this big and only 40 gigabytes and not have asset reuse? I'm sorry, but, like... I mean, what they mean is, you know, entire hallways being copied and pasted in the rest of the world. And I get that. Like, as I just said, the elevator shaft with the drop-offs on the side was just copied and pasted in this exact same tunnel. But, it doesn't bother me that much. I don't know. It's just a preference I have, I guess. Run across this, run across this. We don't want to spend any time there, or we will die. Wait. Oh, did my bubble wear off, or did I actually take damage from that? I didn't feel any vibration in the controller, so I don't think... Okay. I don't think, I actually took a hit and got the thing removed that way. I think it just wore off, and it had this real big explosive effect, and I was like, wait, where did it go? Alright, by going down here, you can unlock this lift as a shortcut, which should take it back up to the top. So yeah, there's a shortcut within a mini-dungeon, because the dungeon's actually big enough for it. Pretty cool. What else? I'm gonna have to drink one of these. Is that the first flask I've drunk so far? I think it is. Do I have enough golden seeds to get another one? Well, I guess we'll find out after this dungeon. Oh no, oh no, oh no, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! Oh my god, okay. Yeah, the whole gimmick with the puppets is just doing an attack and doing it 50,000 times for like 5 seconds straight. That's the puppets. Okay, something's after me apparently. Do you mind showing yourself? No, you're just gonna play threatening music and not actually chase me. Okay, there it goes. I have no idea what was seeing me, but something was. Maybe it was you. Was it you guys? Okay, well, you guys are gonna drop down and attack me anyway, so let me do that, and then let me do this. Here. Okay, I know what to do against these guys. Perfect. All right, 5 arrows. Anything here? Still haven't seen an illusory wall in an area where magic is kind of the primary theme. You'd expect to see something like a magic wall that doesn't really exist, but I guess not. There was someone behind. Okay. Now I know that. Go. Oh, yeah. Ow, arrows. Ow, arrows. Hey, man. Stop with the arrows. Stop with the arrows. I don't need that much guidance. I know where to go. I don't need an arrow to point me there. Crystal knife. Made by sharpening hard crystal, signature weapon of glintstone miners. Uses tool to extract glintstone from broken rock, and as such, a faint magic enwraiths the blade. Skill is quick step. I think I've been over that already. I got an arrow sticking out of my... Oh, it disappeared. Okay. Some invisible spirit took it out of us for us, where we couldn't be bothered. So the spirit had to do the work for us. Sorry, spirit. I'm lazy. That's just who I am. Hello there. Drop onto your head. This is a long tunnel. Man, Liurnia's gonna take us a long time to explore, I'm afraid. Boom. Down you go. Now you. I just want to remove all possible threats from this room before I just start strolling around nonchalantly. Here. Smithing stone level 2 and level 3. Okay. You are the much bigger threat right now. I'm just going to do this. I'm sure you can get that little rock that they squeeze as an item. In fact, they might drop it sometimes. Large glintstone scrap. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, then. Boom! Boom! The other guys are like, oh, that he deserved it. I didn't like him anyway. Oh, no, not me! No! Whatever. I'll just keep working on it by myself. Oh, no! They're worked so hard that they don't even notice when their friends get murdered. I must tell you the working conditions of the mining tunnels. Maybe it's a good thing I'm coming in here and killing the employees who are having this happen to them. Well, to take our mind off of that, let's take a look at this earth-shattering new spell we just got. Imbues the ferrule or something of the caster's staff with magic, then thrusts it into the ground to create a magical shockwave. Allows one follow-up attack. A stone digger sorcery used by the glintstone miners of the Crystal Tunnel. At the Academy, use of the sorcery was a stigma, and marked out failed scholars. It's one of the sorceries of the Academy, yet using it means you suck. Okay, then. How much longer do we have to go, honestly? I'm already getting close to an hour, and yet I've barely gone through the places I was kind of planning on going. Is this another elevator shaft with the same drop-offs? Maybe I should stop defending the asset reuse. Oh my god, there's 3 of them in one tunnel. And hey, it was a good thing to drop off because I got a Somber Smithing Stone level 3. Okay, watch out for that. It might be wise to jump to that. This is the exact same as the entrance shaft. Okay, then. That's weird. I'll agree that asset reuse is weird. It's just the exact same hallway, but again, doesn't bother me that much. Okay, we've reached the bottom. Hello, sir. I'm going to... Do I have my flask still? I don't. I used it up earlier. I'm going to drink this. Yeah, okay. I forgot my buttons for a second. And then we're going to go inside. The boss is a Crystallian, a new enemy, and these guys have a particularly interesting gimmick. You notice, he took absolutely no stagger from that whatsoever. If I were to use the Twin Blade on him, his skin is hard and he barely takes any damage from it. I think even like, okay, nope, no, hold on, oh, wait a minute. If I jump attack, yeah, even jump attacking doesn't do very much. So, non-strike damage used against these guys doesn't do anything. At all. Okay. The club, which does deal strike damage, does a hell of a lot more. And also, does a lot more poise damage. That is until you, what am I trying to say here? Stance break them, and now their skin is cracked. Now every single hit staggers them, no matter how light it is, and now every other weapon type does full damage to them. Look at this. Now I can just bully him to death. It's an interesting idea for an enemy. I quite like it. It's using the stance break system in a creative way. And our reward is Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing 1. Level 1, I suppose. That is a bell bearing, which we can hand to the Twin Maiden Husks, which will let us buy Smithing Stone Level 1, Smithing Stone Level 2, and Glintstone Scrap. I suppose there is no better time to go back to the Roundtable Hold, so let's go do that right now. While I'm here, I shall bump up mind a bit. I wish I had enough for another level up, but that'll have to wait. Also decided to buy heal from this guy, and then catch flame, I guess. Sure. Hello, sir.
Ah, you again, is it? The recusants sent a lackey. Can you believe they invited me to join them? Now, after what they did? I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool? You might be surprised to learn I took them up on the offer. Then I only had to ask. The location of the recusant hideout. It's on Mount Gelmir, found off the old road that leads west from the town of Windmills. That's where they hide. The manor on the peak. Just you wait, wretched recusants. You'll rue the day you insulted my name by laying hands on Liurnia. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood, after all.
A manor on top of a mountain. Could it be a volcano manor? Like the letter we received from Raya, which I have yet to look at. So now that I'm remembering, let's do that. Contains an invitation to Volcano Manor. Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau in the realm of the Erd Tree. Prove yourself by making this journey, and the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. Well, I'm afraid to say me seeking the Altus Plateau is gonna have to wait for a long time. Okay, yep. Do you have anything new to say?
Good to see you, sir.
No. Alright, bye. Hello. Goodbye. You're still here.
It's about time I'll see you again.
I thought you had left already, but you were still standing there the entire time I've been exploring Liurnia. Let's offer that, and now we should be able to buy it from their main inventory. Here it is, the glintstone scrap and the other two. You know, I might want to buy this. I don't think I had enough to buy it at first, so yeah, let's do that. Oh, they have a memory stone as well, but this is more important to me right now. Technically, I already had one in the Clawmark seal, but still, whatever. So, a little bit more about Crystallians. I've already mentioned how the stance break system works on something called poise that drains as you attack the enemies, similar to how you drain their health. And when their poise hits 0, they get stance broken. Well, what I haven't mentioned yet is that if you wait a while, if you drain their poise partially and then wait a while, it will eventually start refilling after a certain amount of time. That certain amount of time depends on how high their maximum poise is. If their poise is really small, if they have like 15, for example, it starts counting up after like 3 seconds. If they have like 100, then it starts counting up after 6 seconds, you know, stuff like that. However, the Crystallians are specifically programmed to never refill their poise, so that they will be stance broken if you keep hitting them, guaranteed. Unless you hit them with critical hits, unless you go behind them and backstab them, that does not drain poise. So if you keep doing that to them and wonder why you're not progressing the fight, that is why. You're not actually getting close to stance breaking them. Where am I going? Oh, under the bridge, okay. I like to keep going this general direction. There's lots of cool stuff to see, like that weird pattern in the sky over there. I don't know if you could see that in the video, but there's a weird pattern in the sky over there. Very cool. Little gazebo, I like to stop by. There's a lobster outside of it. Uh-oh. Let's be careful. And then we can see something special in there. It looks kind of like our rise, like the one we saw on Weeping Peninsula. Jump on in. What do we got? Smithing stone level 2. And that's basically it. Just once I'd like it to clear up so that I can actually see further than like 2 meters in front of myself, but hey, maybe that's too much to ask for the weather in this game to do. I kind of wish you had some control over the weather. Speaking of which, the weather does have effects on combat a little bit. They're minor effects, but they are there. For instance, in rain, fire attacks do less damage. I know that for a fact. There's also sometimes at nighttime where we saw it occasionally in Limgrave, the Erd Tree rains its golden leaves on you. That gives you a buff to certain magic attacks, I'm pretty sure. There's a few others. I'll look them up and then tell you what they are in a later video, if there are any more beyond that. Alright, what's the puzzle this time? Damn, okay, more copy and paste. Seek 3 wise beasts. Hey, Oridus' rise. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, man, just change it a bit so that the teacher doesn't notice. Or I guess in this case, the player. Well, sorry to say, the player kind of did notice. After reading that, these guys start spawning. These guys will infinitely respawn for as long as you are searching for these 3 wise beasts. And I think I've just made them angry at me, assuming that they were passive until I attacked them, which I don't think that they were. I think they would have attacked anyway. They didn't react at all until I started attacking them. So maybe there was a little bit of a something special effect there. These turtles are a lot harder to find than the ones by Oridus' Rise. I believe one of them is up in a tree somewhere. I'd like to find that one first. I think it's somewhere around back. I'm looking up for... There it is. I see it. I see it. Okay, I cannot lock onto you, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna have to do this and hope that it hits. That works. There we go. Just one hit. We'll do it. Then another one, I believe, is actually down off the cliff over here. On this, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's an herba. And there it is. Okay. Then the last one... Oh boy, where's the last one? I cannot remember. Last one is somewhere easier to find, I think. What? Why did it only start raining now? Oh, you know what? I think this rise actually creates a foggy effect around itself until after you're done looking for the turtles. So maybe that's why it's so foggy over here without rain necessarily. Oh, okay, yeah, the last one's just right there. So it's the one in the tree and the one off the ledge that are hard to find. This one's just here. And now with that, the rest of the zombies should die, right? Yep, down they go. And the puzzle is solved. Let's climb up the rise. Do we get the name of this rise yet? Testu's Rise. That sounds a lot like the name of a Korok, like Hestu in Breath of the Wild, who increases your inventory slots. There's a lot of paintings around, but no painting painted by the ghost painter. So no paintings we actually care about. Oh, cool paintings, though. It is nice to take a look at them. That one seems to be of Stormvale or some other castle. Or actually more like Castle Morn, it looks like. And there's a tower, there's a tower, there's a tower. Okay, yeah. Just a bunch of cool towers. Oh, yeah, the foggy effect is gone now. Wow, look at that. Oh, man, that looks so freaking cool. Liurnia looks so freaking cool. What do we got? I'm guessing it's a memory stone. Yep, that's what I thought. That's okay. We can now equip more spells if we want. Can I drop off of this and survive? Oh, you know, there's a roof below. Okay, careful, 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 careful. Yeah, there we go. Who needs stairs when you have increased fall damage limits? Where to next? Okay, this actually takes us more towards the area with the Site of Grace that we teleported to. I don't think there's anything special down here. Yeah, that's just, I think I looked briefly around there, and I just picked up an item from there, and that was it. So, I guess down this way we go. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. I'm having trouble deciding where to go next, because there's so many places to go here. Oh, there's puppet balloons. Watch out. There's interesting stuff among here, but I don't think I want to get started on that yet. Oh, look at that. There's text on the water. That's interesting. I'll save this strip of land for later. I think I'm going to go across the ocean down this way and see what we can find from there, rather than go on the land just yet. And then, to end off, we might explore whatever this big ol' important looking thing is. For now, let us enjoy the views as we ride along the lake. Man, you know, as cool as Hyrule in Breath of the Wild is for, like, a more realistic kind of open world, realistic in quotation marks, I love this one for it being so fantastical and so, well, that's really the only word I have to describe it, so fantastical looking. It's definitely a very, like, I don't know how to describe this. I don't have the words to describe this right now. It definitely feels very crafted. It looks like some paintings that were brought to life, which is something I feel like a lot of From Software worlds, the feeling a lot of From Software worlds have is some kind of painting brought to life. You can look at the Ringed City for what I mean by that, because the Ringed City in Dark Souls 3 kind of looks like a painting. And you know, throughout the Dark Souls games, there are painted worlds that you visit, so, yeah, I guess it's, they brought that concept into, quite the literal sense in those games. A random Site of Grace here in the middle of the woods, sure, I'll take it. Middle of the swamp. That's quite a tall hill over there. The map would give you the impression that it's only a little bit higher up, but it's actually a hell of a lot higher up. Give me that Golden Rune level 1. I should probably fight a lobster at some point. I'm just scared to. They're hard, okay? Give me a break. Oh, you know, I think I remember what this is, and I think I'm sensing danger. My danger senses are going. They're tingling. They're spidering. Interestingly, over here is a lot of cerulean tear scarabs. Yeah, just floating in the air. Not sure what that's about. They're there, though. I don't need all of those, but, yeah, they're there. Okay. Oh, here's a, magic spell scarab or whatever. Oh! It disappeared. Hang on. I think it went somewhere else, am I right? It just teleports off somewhere else. The point is that you need to use a ranged attack on it. Like a spell. Or maybe it just disappeared completely. That's also possible, though less desirable because okay, there it is. So, dismount Torrent so I can use my attacks easier. Hey, wait a minute. No! I didn't mean to jump off. Here it is. It doesn't even care. Yes, it does. I saw that health bar. It just went to the same place. Yep, okay. There you go. That's it, Dead. What are you giving me? Somber Smithing Stone, level 2. Awesome. I'll be on my way. Where am I going down upon? Wow, look at that building way up there. Okay, there's a patch of stuff here, and there's also this, which seems to have a building on it. There's also some fragments out here. For another map change and an update, I may as well mention, these ruins, as they appear on the map, were not here originally. I think there was just a little clump of ruins here, but it did not include all the ones down here before. It was instead just a big old dense forest, and I think these rocks also looked a lot more roundy, unless their outlines weren't as big. There's another Grace. Oh my god. How many Graces do you need out here in the middle of the lake? I mean, this place would be boring to retread if you were to die, so I guess I understand. Just still, there's so many Graces, dude. This seems like another small gate town. Temple Quarter. Alright, it might be called something different, but it looks to be just another gate town. Yeah, there's even these frog guys and everything. Frog Albinaurics and everything. I don't remember there being anything that crazy here, so I'll just get the crystal bud and move on. Oh, you want a little crystal bud? Okay, little bud, you want a crystal bud? I don't know. That wasn't a reference, that was just me saying words. Okay, I can climb this. I can do it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Well, you can here, so, yeah. You stopped me. Congratulations. Okay, that's a lot of plants out there, as well as another gazebo. I guess I'll go visit that. And then, if you notice, the big ol' thingy down here has an opening to go underneath it. So, I guess we'll have to check that out. What else? A mushroom? That's what else. Okay, awesome. Oh, I think in the side, somewhere along the base is actually another mini dungeon. We'll come back to that later. I'll be sure to do that at another time. These gazebos are real exciting. Smithing Stone level 2. So we got another patch of graves here where we can take people's runes, I guess. I didn't know you could do that. I guess, okay, that's a different version of the magic attack the ones in Limgrave were doing, where they rain down stuff from the sky. These guys are launching stuff at you. Okay, then. That's interesting, actually. That attack isn't. Can I pick up that rune? Well, not anymore. It's in the poison. I'll just tank the poison. Who cares about being poisoned? Except for anyone in real life. Because being poisoned in real life is bad. Look forward to other such educational statements later in this series. Alrighty, there is a church this way, past the Flowers of Doom, and there's also more fog. We're turning into Silent Hill mode. Just gonna make sure none of those hit me, as I ride on over to this place. This is, if I can get the name, please give me the name. Rose Church. Okay, I don't exactly want to step inside there because there's this guy outside. Yeah, White Mask Vare, who we met, or Vare, who we met outside of the first step as soon as we stepped out into the world.
Ah, there you are. You've had your audience with the two fingers at the Roundtable Hold. What was your impression?
I'll be honest, they did not seem right.
Aha. Your intuition serves you well. My doubts had been piling up, you see. The words of the two fingers cannot be trusted. Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusions. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted, their guidance skewed. Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind. That's the part that irks the most. Oh, I have a gift for you. Something fit only for the wise.
Thanks for the 5 severed bloody fingers. This is like the only universe where this makes any sense to give someone as a gift.
A means for circumventing the draw of the two fingers. Give it a try, won't you? And if it please you, may we meet again. I've high hopes for you, my lambkin.
Lambkin. No thanks. Please stop calling me that. If you were to return back to the first step after seeing the two fingers, there will be a message left from him. He will point you in the direction of Rose Church where you can find him yet again. And to jog your memory, the festering bloody fingers are what you use for invading other players online. They have no real use by default when offline, though there's a little asterisk attached to that, which I will show off much, much later. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook, issue 12, we found in here, which unlocks Cursed Blood Pot. We waited all of this time to get the next exciting issue of the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. And it just tells you how to make a pot filled with blood. So you take a pot, you fill it with blood, give it a blood rose for good measure, and then throw a couple mushrooms in there. Alright then. Throw to douse enemy with accursed blood, causing summoned spirits to assail them with a rabid fervor. Childhood in memory of the Lord of Blood. Alright, whatever y'all say about blood. Speaking of which, this place looks a little bit not that fun. Right behind Vare out there is actually an enemy. A, Sanguine Noble, I want to say? I can't remember what their exact name is. Either way, they are a servant to the Lord of Blood or something. And as a result, they kill you. And they also inflict blood loss. And they have that little effect on the ground. That... Okay. That will inflict blood loss on you if you stand in it. And they have Albinaurics to help them. What? Excuse me. You guys are not supposed to be here. Okay, then let me just jump attack you to death. Sure, I'll just start attacking you guys. Okay, thanks. This is great. This is all real fun, guys. Real fun. Love it. I'm totally gonna die to this. It's fine, though. If it weren't for those freaking daggers, I would feel much more comfortable taking out the Albinaurics in addition. Okay, that's fine. Although standing in that will hurt me. Boom! I actually was not expecting to kill him at all. I thought it would be way too powerful for me at this stage, but nope. Turns out I can do anything that I set my heart out to do. Or that kind of thing that people tell you repeatedly, and I guess is kind of true a little bit, except not always. Okay, that's all there is to see around this. Are you aware that there's just a freaking mini-boss chilling in the church, buddy? I'm serious, that guy is kind of a mini-boss. He's a lot more powerful than the average enemy, and has some crazy attacks up his spine. I mean, the spine is what's used to send the commands to move your arms and stuff, so yeah, I guess he does. I don't know. I'm just saying stupid stuff. Let's climb into this ruin fragment and light this grace here. And then, you know, let me rest at it, because I want to see if I can upgrade my flasks. No, I can't. I need 3 golden seeds now, and I'm guessing I only have 2. So, huh. I could have sworn you met someone here. I guess not. Alright, I'll look more into that later. Let's keep going for now. Did I explore that? That little gazebo over there. I don't need to see every single gazebo just yet, but I'm pointed straight towards another one, so I guess I might as well go check it out. Hi, Golden Rune, level 1. Oh, this one's surrounded by lobsters. Maybe this is Red Lobster. I would like to order, I don't know what food you get at Red Lobster. Probably lobsters, if I had to guess, and among other seafood. I'd like to order a fish sandwich, and I just took it and left. I didn't pay. I stole the food. Sorry, not sorry. There's another gazebo among this thing that is marked as a forest on the map, yet has a lot more rocks than it does trees, or so it seems. There's another grace in it. I don't know why there's so many graces out here in the lake. That looks a little different. That statue looks a little bit different than I would think, but I don't know, maybe it's not. Okay then, we got crabs. Time for crab. Crab eggs. And now, this leads to the opening that goes underneath this giant plateau-ish thing. So, sure, it's the most interesting thing Alright, anyway, it's the most interesting thing we're standing in front of right now, so let's go check it out. I believe this is all poison water, so be sure to ride Torrent through here. Torrent is immune to poison water. And so is that crab, evidently. Where to go from here? Hi, okay, hold on. I don't really want to fight you. I'd rather go up this path. Into this underground place known as the Village of the Albinaurics. It's not underground, but it is a, like an overhang. Under the overhang. There we go. These guys are also Albinaurics. You can see why I was confused with the other frog guys over there being called Albinaurics. Because, yeah, there's just 2 different versions of them. I think I might want to look a little bit more into that lore because I don't really understand it. Why there are 2 different versions of Albinaurics. These ones are far less powerful. They just kind of crawl along the ground. You know who is a lot more powerful? You, who have amassed a pile of corpses already, it would seem.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village?
I just got here.
I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown, and though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior.
I don't really know who the oppressors are in this case. So is it helping if I murder every single Albinauric I see in this village? Because I'm afraid I'm gonna be doing that. Sorry if that's not what you want me to do. Kill you. Kill you. Maybe I'm the oppressor here. I don't know. They're attacking me though. You know what my rule is. Larval cheer, that's a thing I just picked up. It looks like somebody's friggin' kidney. But silver. And you know, these guys have silver blood, so it could always be their kidneys. Are larval tears their kidneys? I'm actually not sure about that. That might be, that could be interesting if they are. Let's see about that, though. Core of a creature of mimicry known as a silver tear. Okay, I guess it isn't. As much a substance as it is a living organism. Material required by the amber egg cradled by Ranala, queen of the full moon, to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the real allocation of attributes, boosted by leveling up. Well, we do not have access to that yet, but as soon as we do get access to that, we can use it. Mushroom, mushroom. You with the cape that just jiggled as I stepped closer to you. This village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. Hide well, eh? Well, people call me the scary eyes, because honestly, my eyes kind of look scary, especially in the dark. Like, hold on, turn off the lantern. Yeah, look at this. They kind of glow in the dark. So, with these eyes, I shall find old Albus. Even if it means going against you. Well, has there been a ghost so far that I haven't gone against? Let's be honest. Hey, up this way. There's more row of fruit to get, which I like. And there's you, who I don't like. You have a Michaela's Lily next to you. I haven't read the description for that yet. But, I think one of the weird things with those, oh my god. In the meantime, actually, this guy's far more important. This is a new enemy, Perfumer. Gives off a lot of perfume that then explodes into flame and murders you. I have no idea how to avoid the perfume. I guess I just have to run around him real quick before he can launch it? A flower signifying faith in the Halig tree, thought to be beloved by the Empyrean Miquella in his youth, so they named the entire flower after him. A symbol of faith in St. Trina, a symbol of faith in the Halig tree. Alright then. Alright, let's try a bit better this time. How do you feel about... That's not Carian Slicer. That's my health being drained as we speak. Okay, those long-range ones would be good to dodge. I think maybe as soon as the wide-range ones fade away, you can kind of run through. There's an opening to get through. Gonna have my my Flizzic right now. My Fask of Wondrous Flizzic. Okay, it only staggers every big hit of the Twin Blade. It's okay, I just killed him. Miranda powder. That's a new item. Throughout history, perfumers have prized this extremely fragrant form of Miranda pollen, not yet scattered into the air. Looks like it has broccoli growing out of it, and the tops of the broccoli are earwax. Now with that disturbing image in everyone's heads, let's go commit more Albinauric murder. Because the game told me to. No, it didn't. That's not true. You are suspiciously bright. What kind of secrets could you have about yourself?
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
Well, hey, if you aren't hostile, I will leave you be.
Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
Haligtree secret medallion. Right. This seems important. Are you sure you just want to give it to me? All I did was show up.
And if you should meet the young Albinauric Latenna, then please give it to her.
Sure.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinaurics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
Well then, I guess I'll be on the lookout for Latenna.
My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinaurics.
Was that a pun? I like to think that it was, but it probably wasn't. Oh, here I am talking about puns and he's dying currently before. Well, that's a shame. I will pray for you. Alright, moving on. We got Ivory Sickle. Okay, a new item to read about. That's a dagger. That doesn't seem like it would be a dagger, but whatever you say. Weapon carried by aged Albinaurics. These weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Haligtree, despite never having entered its presence. Well, maybe we can change... Well, I don't know if we could change it for them, but I'd like to see where they weren't able to enter. Can I use Torrent here? Oh, I can. I'm not used to being able to use Torrent in places like this, but this is not a dungeon, so it is just an area of the open world, so of course you'd be able to use Torrent. Doop-dee-doop, dee-doop, 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 dee-doop. I think I'm gonna go across this bridge first. One of the only sunlit areas in this entire village. I don't know how y'all lived like this, but I guess seeing the sun here was enough for you. Makes enough sense. Oh my god. Get out of here with that. Okay, so I am definitely not one of the cursemongers, as he said, but I don't know if Albus even knows that I've been slaughtering the Albinaurics. So, yeah. Maybe these are the cursed Albinaurics. Albinaurics who have, like, gone hollow in a way. You look just like Albus. Wait a minute. You look exactly like Albus. Okay. I guess there wasn't that much variation in this species. Crystal Sword. I believe this is one of the weapons a Crystallian can use. Sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human. Enwreathed with powerful magic, its attack scales with intelligence. The inscrutable Crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals until the end. Unto the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. So that's basically the lore of the Crystallians, as far as I know. They exist. They guard their crystal. Not particularly well, I might add, because they themselves are crystal, and yet they let themselves get beaten up and stance broken. And they don't even have refilling poise. I mean, come on. Alright, I've seen you guys, right? Yeah, I got the larval tier from here. In that case, I guess we'll go the one and only way we have yet to go, this bridge. Hello, guys and gals, it's me, Mudahar. Okay. No. Perfect. Have I used my physic yet? I have. Maybe I want to rest, actually, and get my physic back. Oh my god, that's freaking 7 Roa fruit that I get right there. Okay, these guys are much further away when I rested. I should have dodged that. What was I doing? What was I doing there? Okay, there we go. And boom. Alright then. There's a health guy right there. I don't really need him, because I haven't used a flask yet. But it is, the thought is nice. I guess I can kill you right now. I'm actually able to kill you right now. Didn't expect that. I should have used a flask there to heal that little bit of health. We can summon in Nephili right here, and I think I'll do that to make up for not summoning her for, Godric. Because ahead of us is, well, an unfriendly fellow. One of the cursemongers, I presume. Let's go, Nephili. This is going to be kind of a hard battle. I'm going to need your help with this. So, to start, there are dogs around the side. I'd like to go take care of them right away. I don't know how many there are, but there are quite a few. And that guy over there is actually, oh my god, is actually a boss called the Omen Killer. And I need to defeat this guy or else he threatens me and my family and my kind. After all, my name is Omencito, so, I mean, if this guy ends up killing me here, it would be very fitting, for one thing. Oh my god, though. Oh my god, Nephili is destroyed. Dude! Oh, wait a minute. Don't get too into it. That was the easiest fight with this Omen Killer I have ever had. That was amazing. Oh, yes, definitely summon Nephili. That was great. She had some cool moves. Crucible Knot Talisman. This is part of the Crucibles. Knot. Bony knot that embodies the aspects of various creatures said to have grown on the human body long ago. Okay. Reduces damage and impact of headshots taken. Alright. A vestige of the crucible of primordial life, born partially of de-evolution, I assume? It was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. I think I might want to swap out my, talismans. This really isn't helping me that much, this Crimson Dagger, so how about, jump attacks enhancement, because those are really, really fun. And then, I think it might be time for some revenge. Soon. Shortly. That was the main boss here, the Omen Killer, and that has triggered something else happening later in the game, but we will discover that at a later time. For now, let me kill you, drop the bones, and then wonder if there's anything special out that way. I see the sparkles of a scarab, so yes, there is something special that way. Let's go. Let us go down there immediately. Get this, a golden rune wand. I cannot drop down here, or else I will die. Fun fact. Oh, this might be too high. No, it's not. We're fine. Back down on the path we entered in. The scarab should be straight ahead. Hi? Who's there? Oh, there were Albinaurics there. Yeah, I didn't notice you guys. Sorry. You're all small and crawling along the ground. How am I expected to notice you? Yeah, sure. Target that random crab instead of the scarab. Here we go. Please don't teleport away from me. Please just be a straightforward kill. There we go. What do you drop? Vow of the Indomitable. Okay, that's quite a name. I'd like to see what that's about. Skill the Ancient Warriors of the Erd Tree. Hold shield aloft to imbue yourself with golden power, granting momentary invincibility usable on shields. Huh. So it's like iframing with a block. I've never actually tried that. I mean, if there's anything to get me to use a shield, it's the promise of invincibility. I didn't pick up that row of fruit, now I'm sad. Hello? I think I'm gonna leave before you start, like, bringing me into your cult. Those guys belong to that camp over there. We will explore that camp at another time. For now, I'm thinking next episode, I'm gonna go in the, in this direction, and then explore, like, the rest of the land. Like, explore this area, explore this area, or actually, maybe not this area, because I don't think we can go here quite yet. Maybe explore this area a bit, and then I might start heading up to Raya Lucaria afterwards. So, stay tuned for that. For now, I have some revenge to get. You! I have hardly died in this video, so even if you kill me 5 times, that's okay. I'm okay with it. Just as long as you're dead in the end. Do I have any other interesting spells I'd like to try out? Hiya! Nice. If you're close enough to him, he does not strike the lightning down on you at all, because you have to actually dodge the attack. They thought of that a little bit. Very cool. Alright. Oh, okay, gotta be real careful with dodges. Okay, we can get a hit in on him there. And that's gonna launch something. There we go. I fought Nameless King. You can't surprise me with that. I should play Dark Souls 3 again. I'll be honest, I have not played Dark Souls 3 at all since my YouTube playthrough of it, and that's a shame. I want to play it again. And, like, maybe go for all required stuff. Maybe even stream it, but then, if I wanted to stream it, I should probably do something a little special, like a Rune level 1 run, maybe. Or a Soul level 1 run, I mean. Rune level 1 is Elden rank. Boom! You are dead. He does not die permanently. He does respawn. And he drops... Oh, Dragon Cult Prayer Book. Is this... Could I perhaps give this to dude? And Corin, and he would actually take it. Lightning Spear, Honed Bolt, Electrify Armament. A text of the Knight's Faith that arose after the War of the Ancient Dragons. Can be given to a learned cleric to gain access to blah blah. You know, I also have this scroll here. Let's go give the scroll to Selin, and then... Oh, I don't need that anymore. And then, let's go try giving this prayer book to Corin, and see how he likes it.
There you are. Shall we commence?
I got a new lesson for you.
Very well.
Alright, she just says the same thing, so let's see what it gives. I think I already been over what it gives. Scholar's Shield, Scholar's Armament. Are these new? Or does she have these all the time? Alright, it gives Swift and Great Glintstone Shard. I will soon be hitting the intelligence required to use this, so let me just buy this straight away, and then this for good measure. Maybe? Hang on, you know, I've seen these in Dark Souls 3 too, but I never tried using them. I wonder if this works for non-standard weapons. Like, the greases you can only apply to, like, standard weapons that just do physical and nothing else. If I could be wrong about that, about the specifics of that. And then there's also this, Defensive Arch of Magic Limb Blades. I think these are, like, summoned above your head, and then they get launched after a delay. I don't really know how this would help me, but if it means more learning, sure. For the sake of the university that you are definitely a part of.
You make me proud to have grown little legs so readily. You must have a fabulous teacher.
Was that a compliment for yourself? Alright. Let's go to the Roundtable Hold briefly one more time. Wow, they've recreated the entrance to the Roundtable, I see. Who turned the lights off? Oh god, it was you! Oh no! Enshaw of the Royal Remains! This is the guy guarding the door to Gideon Ofnir's room who didn't say anything, and now he's attacking us! As a true edgelord would. Say nothing and then randomly decide to kill you. He's got a lot of magic spells, a lot of powerful attacks, but not as powerful as your own. You will kill him. Okay, maybe someone like you deserves to have a little bit of Carian Slicer in your life. Weirdly, my flasks were taken away. I only have 3 for this battle. Why? I have no idea. Okay, drink. And then Carian Slicer, boom. Alright. Alright, you little piece of shit. Didn't say a freaking word and then drops 114 runes. Are you kidding me? That encounter occurs if you have picked up the Haligtree Sacred Medallion, or one of the 2 halves. You can find the other half before talking to Albus there. And for defeating him, the Roundtable Hold is restored to normal, and then you get the Clinging Bone. Horrific weapon made of a hardened skeletal arm, wielded by Ensha of the Royal Remains. fitted by placing one's hands into the fist's grips until they dig in. O clinging creature, a king relinquishes not the hand. Lifesteal Fist, slow controlled punch with an energy-fused fist that renders foes unconscious and steals their HP. Only effective against foes of human build. Which means people like invaders, like Ensha was right there. Or anyone else you might find who is like built exactly like you are, who is a tarnished like you. That's all that it can work on. I forgot to read this, the Tree Spear. Wielded by knights employed as palace guards in the royal capital of Lanedale, and it was seemingly attempting to be delivered to Limgrave. Deals holy damage, requiring superior dexterity to wield. This great spear can perform consecutive thrust attacks despite its larger size. Skill Sacred Order. I think we've already seen that.
You appear well then.
Would you like to learn some new incantations? Do you like this?
That
No.
is worse
Shit.
than
Alright, whatever.
its incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
This guy's really picky.
Its incantations
I think most of the prayer books that you can give to him, he doesn't like. And he only likes like 2 in the whole game. I can't buy anything, but here they are. Electrify Armament, Honed Bolt, Lightning Spear. I think there's also Black Flame and Black Flame Blade. Of the Godskin Apostles. Black Flame is weighty. After dealing damage, continues to sap foes' HP for a short time. Cool. Long ago, Godwyn the Golden defeated the ancient dragon Fortisax and befriended his fallen foe, an event that gave rise to the ancient dragon cult in the capital, and it bears no lineage from the Erd Tree, so that means that it sucks, according to Corin. Aha! Back in the spot where Ensha was, is his amazing armor set. Oh yeah, I look badass. No, I don't. This looks horrible. I hate it. Take it off of me immediately. I was trying a different outfit, but it doesn't look that good either. I think I'll just switch back to Astrologer Robe for now. But this time I'll have the Crimson Hook that Roderica was wearing on. I think that looks pretty good. It fits pretty well. Nefeli's not here, obviously, since we encountered her out there. But if we talk to you now... about Ensha.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore.
Even though death shouldn't be a big thing in this world, but whatever. I heard a little bit about Renala in an item description. Do you have anything to say about her?
The Academy of Raya Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the amber egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
Damn. We got some drama happening with the friggin' demigods. Or I guess Renal's not a demigod, but still. Alright, that's good to know. So she is in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. I suppose we'll be finding out about her later.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, but God is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
You alright there?
You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
About that prayer?
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone.
Alright, fair enough.
Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
So I'm pretty sure Master Hugh is supposed to be a misbegotten. He looks pretty much exactly like one, but he's a friendly one. Not all misbegottens are bad. It is good to know. Down here in the bottom levels are still those doors we have yet to open, but also Nefeli looking a little bit saddened. Or is that the same position she was in the Albinaurics? Well, she was saddened there, so it makes sense.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
Okay. What happened? Maybe I should ask Gideon about it.
Well,
Nefeli's despair.
you've already heard. Indeed, it seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, by Nepheli wanting to attack the Omen Killer and, like, avenge the village of the Albinaurics, she went against what Gideon wanted, and so he cast her out. Man, for being the all-knowing, you sure skipped over the knowledge of how to be a good parent. Well, that sucks. I hope I can find a way to cheer her up or help her or something. In the meantime, though, next time on Elden Ring, I'm gonna start by exploring around here a little bit, and then I think I'm basically just gonna clean up the rest of the land masses that we don't have yet. And then, the video afterwards, I think I'm gonna enter the Academy of Raya Lucaria. To not keep you guys waiting too long for the big ol' cool looking dungeon of this area. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.